Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today, in this video, I will be teaching you guys how to create your own team and what, in my opinion, is the best kind of team in the Legacy. So let me get into it. So depending on when you're watching this, the game might even be finished, and you're just trying to get a good team. So this team might be a little outdated, but it's whatever. So hold on, let me put these away because this is the Loomians. I was just trying to level up and get a high level on. So the first Loomian that whoa, look at this glitch. Okay. Well, anyways, the first Loomian that I highly recommend that you get is Stratusaur. Now, Stratusaur is actually extremely kind of hard to get. You have to level him up all the way to level 40, and then get his move to Excellent, and then give him a Power Fruit, which took me about 3 hours to do. He's really good with Jenna on Route. He's really good with just leveling up and grinding Jenna on Route 5. But I recommend having him on your team because he's Metal and Air type, which is just, I don't know, Metal and Air, meaning that an Electric move on him would actually probably just completely demolish him because it's both super effective. Anyways, the next Loomian that I would recommend having on your team is Tiki or whatever, Wiki Wiki, I forget his other person's name. He's one of my older ones. I recommend having him because he's a freaking tank. Like he's a tank. Wiki Wiki is a tank. 142 health, level 31, compared to my Stratusaur, which is level 40, 141. So he has more HP and is still 9 levels lower, which 40 at this time is the max level. Probably will be 50 in a week or two, but anyways. So the way that you, actually before I continue on, the way that you make a team, the way that you assemble and form a good team is by type like the different types. So if you've got a team that has 3 water types, that's a bad team already. Because with 3 water types, this can go for Pokemon if you're just making like the newer games as well. 3 water types fills up more than half or exactly half, if you're playing Pokemon, your team that you can use. If 3 of them are water, then there's no point because an electric Loomian, or literally an electric Loomian, will wipe out half your team in one hit. When if it's a different type per Loomian, it's like, oh, well, he threw down a dude, so I'm gonna counter back with a guy that's super effective because I have him in my deck. So like, for example, let's say I throw down Wiki Wiki. Super effective against a fire type, I have Mbit in my team. That would kill him. But having 2 plant types would be pretty bad, so I recommend that. If you don't want Wiki Wiki on your team, and you have Tahtab, I don't know how to say it, he's pretty good too. If you don't want to catch him, but like this is your starter, and you want to keep your starter in the deck, then he's recommended. But his health is really not that good unless you give him more health, because his health is a 1-star, which is really bad. The next Loomian I recommend having on your team is Swolder. Swolder is a bug toxic, which Wiki Wiki is a plant. Bug toxic is just pretty good. I like Swolder. I think he looks cool in general, actually. But Swolder's pretty good. He's got some decent moves, and yeah, there's really nothing else I can say. The next Loomian I recommend having on your team is, if you don't want to grind on, sorry for that pause, by the way. If you don't want to grind a Stratusaur, then, oh my god, why did you do that? Then you can use Avitross. This is Twiddle. You can get Twiddle on Route 1. That's Twiddle's full evolution. That's all there is. It's Twiddle's full evolution you can use, which is pretty good. The next Loomian I recommend having on your team, but this is a no legendary team, by the way. I have legendaries, but I don't know where they went. I can show you on my deck that I have to fill out. The next Loomian that I recommend having on your team is Zuelong, which is an electric ancient. two different types. The full evolution of, oh, I don't have his starter again. Oh, no, wait, dude, right here. I think, right? Weevil? Yeah, he is. He's the full evolution of Weevil. So, yeah, I mean, he's the full evolution of Weevil. He's pretty good. I really recommend him. I got Mbit as my starter, and I like Mbit, so, yeah, I don't know why I told you that, there's no point to that. And now we got one more slot. So what do we have? We have Air Metal, Plant, Bug Toxic, right? Bug Toxic, yeah. Bug Toxic, and Electric Ancient. What are we missing? We're missing a Fire type. Mbit is perfect for that. Mbit is, I think, Fire Metal. Yeah, Fire Metal. Now, it's okay if you repeat, like, this is Air Metal, Fire Metal, because the second one is different. So they're technically two different types, but they would both be, I don't know, they'd just be both bad against electric. But still, they'd be fine, because Metal, Fire, Bug, Plant, Bug, Toxic, Electric, Ancient. So this is my recommended team that you can form. This is my main team, actually. But, like I said, you can obviously substitute people out for other Loomians that are less harder to get. This would be an easier, much easier team to assemble, but still pretty good. Now, another factor that comes into play is a tank Pokemon. Or not Pokemon, sorry. Loomian, like Wiki Wiki. Wiki Wiki is not max level yet, and he's got the most HP out of this entire team. A tank Pokemon, or Loomian, I don't know why I keep calling it a Pokemon. Loomian, a tank Loomian is a Loomian that it has a lot of HP, meaning he can take more hits. It is, I always say, have a tank on your team. 1 or 2 tanks would be good. Because that way, if I'm losing a battle and I throw out this guy, even if a fire type goes into play to attack him, he might not even get one shot because of how much HP he has. He'll be able to take a hit. When if I have someone like Tahtab, the fire type could one-shot him because he's so much weaker than Wiki Wiki is. But that's all for this video. And for these 2 slots, these are your bench Loomians, meaning just put Loomians that you want to level up in those areas. But that's all for this video, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe for more content. If you want me to do any other, like, Bloxburg or any of that type of stuff videos, then feel free to tell me. And, yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace out.